Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kat, and today I am talking about some books that you may have missed in January. So January releases, which I think slid by a lot of us. They came into 2020 quietly. Today I have 5 books that I really want to talk to you guys about. They are books that I am so keen to read. And yeah, so like without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So out January 14th was Cleanness by Garth Greenwell, published by FSG. This is not the second, but kind of the second in a series. So in the first book, which is What Belongs to You, again by Garth Greenwell, the teacher is hooking up with different men when he meets Mitko, who is a gigolo. And Mitko is one of those rare characters that just stays with you forever. Their relationship is sometimes based on tenderness and often based on money. It's just a very fraught back and forth, and when I read this book, I gave it 3 stars, but then it has just stuck with me so much, and Mitko is such like a very poignant character that I really want to read Cleanness. I think that is very interesting. Bulgaria is a place that I have read only this book from, so I'm really looking forward to this release, and I think that the cover is very interesting. So if that sounds at all your cup of tea, then go ahead and check it out. Also out January 14th was The Vanished Birds by Simon Jimenez, published by Del Rey Books. So in this one we are following Nia, who is a woman outside of space and time. So she travels through the stars, and basically she has outlived all of her friends, all of her lovers have aged and passed away, and she's kind of just dealing with vast loneliness through space-time, which sounds already intriguing. But then the second part of this is that out of nowhere comes a boy, and she ends up rescuing him and taking care of him, but his only form of communication is through a flute that he plays. So he doesn't speak, and she doesn't know where he's come from or why, and then we learn that there's a mystery and people are after the boy, and like what will Nia do to keep her newfound family. There's a whole bunch of books that deal with like being adrift in space, and yeah, there's just something so intriguing about it, I guess, because I think deep space would be very isolating and lonely. But yeah, anyway, on to the next book. Out January 21st was The Seep by Chana Porter, published by Soho Press. This one is speculative fiction, and it caught my eye because it said that it is for people who like Jeff Vandermeer, and Jeff Vandermeer is an author that I really regard because I find that he is just so imaginative, and his like way of writing just pulls me in immediately. So in this one, an alien life form known as the Seep has invaded, and basically it slowly takes over the whole earth, and basically capitalism crumbles, the way that society was working crumbles, and the way that the Seep works is it gives you a chance to be reborn and like start again through your dreams, I believe. So we're following Trina, who is a trans woman, and her wife decides to give in to the Seep and be reborn as a baby, cutting off their relationship. So Trina goes into deep depression and alcoholic binge, and then she has to go off on a quest with a boy that she has run into. So it just sounds like a lot, and it sounds like if it's done well, it could be so intriguing, or if it's not done well, it sounds like it would be a very chaotic mess. So I have heard great things about this actually by people who have read it, and I am hoping, really hoping, that it is similar to Jeff Vandermeer because I really love his writing style, and it would be amazing to find another writer who does kind of the same thing, and I could add them to my like auto buy, auto read list. So if you have read The Seep, please let me know what you thought. Yeah, because I'm really anticipating it, and also the cover is just stunning. Also at January 21st was Riot Baby by Tochi Onyebuchi. This one I have such high hopes for, but I'm also very hesitant because I have been burned before by Tochi Onyebuchi. So he was the writer who wrote Beast Made of Night, which deals with tattoo magic and a fantasy world, and I was like, give it to me. It's one of the only books I bought while I was in Japan that I bought brand new in hardback, like when it came out, and it was so messily plotted. The world was very cool, but like character motivations, character development, like the plot being consistent was such a mess. So I didn't actually continue on in the series. So I'm so intrigued though by this synopsis. I'm gonna give Onyebuchi another chance. So Riot Baby deals with siblings and they have supernatural powers, and this is kind of a dystopian America where the brother gets incarcerated. The sister is trying to convince him of a way that they can start a riot by using their powers, I believe, to take down the system. Oh my gosh, I'm very excited, and it just came out, so I haven't heard reviews about it yet, but I am really hopeful, and I may be planning to read it for Black History Month in February, depending on what the reviews say. So I am just hopeful, very, very hopeful, because Onyebuchi's premises like sound brilliant, and then like I said, the execution from that other novel, I felt personally attacked because my expectations were so high and then the reality was so middling. So, oh, fingers crossed that Riot Baby is as great as I think it is. Oh yeah, it's also published by Tor, which is one of my favorite publishing houses, because just like this, they're so unique and so weird that like I love it so much. So it comes as no surprise that the last book I want to mention for the January releases is also by Tor. So out January 28th is Prosper's Demon by KJ Parker. First off, the cover caught my attention, and then the title, and then the synopsis. It was like triple threat, I will just give you my money. So this one deals with a world where demonic possession is real, and they basically do demonic extractions where the human dies but the demon doesn't, and the demon suffers like tenfold that the human does. And then we are also following someone who's trying to raise a philosopher king. Too bad he's demonically possessed, and that's like all we know, and I am like ready for it. I cannot wait. Demons, kings, demonic extractions, botched extractions. Sounds great. It just sounds so good. And like this cover, whoever designed it, like chef's kiss to you, it looks fabulous. So those are all the books that I am just dying to get my hands on, and I just wanted to bring them to your attention because I'm planning to do anticipated releases every month now, 5 to 6 books that I think are weird and that I really want to read and that maybe might have missed your attention because yeah, just I like to hype up books that I think are out of the norm because we all need that in our life. Just a little bit of weirdness, you know? I will see you guys in another video soon. The next one that I will be posting is my top translated books from 2019. So check that out if you're into translated works or if you're into some dark stuff. So I will chat to you guys soon in another video. Thank you so much for watching. Love you. Bye!